Now you've been around a lot of notorious gangsters.
Yeah.
I mean, viewed as
the
most gangster of the gangsters.
Right.
At least in the South, you know what I'm saying? Or at least in in hip hop.
Yeah.
I mean, from Meech, like, were you ever around Meech?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like talk to me like how, because once again, this is us on the outside looking in. How was Meech, his demeanor, you know what I'm saying, and how he carried himself?
I mean, one of the greatest guys you want to meet. Like, you feel me? Like I say, big heart, man. Big heart, you know what I'm saying? He stand on what he stand on, you feel me? And he want to see other people eat. That's one of the biggest things.
That was big.
Genuinely.
I remember when I saw
Genuinely.
I was in Iraq in the war, and I remember we used to get the Smack DVDs and the Raw Report DVDs. I remember y'all boys being on it. And it was this Raw Report DVD, and it had Jeezy on the cover. And we was rapping in Iraq back then, so I got to be on the back end of the jump. I was rapping in Iraq or whatever, right? But it was a Jeezy Raw Report. He was on the cover. And then and another DVD came with it for free. It was the BMF. And I'm like, who is these?
Yeah.
And we ain't getting much hip hop back then, so we just popping it in. And I remember seeing it for the first time, and I was like, and I remember that speech he gave. He was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping on nothing. This man, he gonna eat, you know what I'm saying? You'll never see a whole bunch of rich brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it really was like that. Like,
Oh yeah. For sure. You'll never see it again.
It'd been a beautiful thing to be around, man. I can only imagine all the women, all that money, all them cars. Yeah, I was getting shot at. I was in Iraq. I was fighting the war. Shouts out all my soldiers.
Thank God you home.
No, respect.
Sure.
Like, and I want to go back to that time because it's just, with the BMF show being so big and stuff or whatever, like you actually being around it, how accurate has it been since you've seen it as far as the BMF actual series?
I mean, it's just like any movies, man. They're going to, there's some things that ain't really what it is. But for the most part, they're doing a hell of a job, like, from my perspective.
I think they could have picked a better cast member with Meech,
Oh, yeah.
Lil
Meech killing it, like, for real. For real.
Yeah, he doing his thing. And I think this season is when they finally move to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
So, like, has anyone for the series like reached out to y'all as far as having y'all? I mean, not having you per se, but maybe y'all characters in the joint. Like, do you know anything about like showing the Jeezy USDA type of situation in this next season or?
No,
not yet.
No. That's gonna be very interesting to me because, from my understanding, 50 and Jeezy ain't really cool like that. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't rewrite the story.
No, you can't, but you could dumb it down. You definitely could dumb it down.
I wonder if they're gonna have Blue Da Vinci in there.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a lot of people that still don't get along to this day.
It's crazy.
They said you used to say Blue Da Vinci used to every time he see Jeezy, he used to be on site back then. Why didn't he like Jeezy so much, man? Where did all this animosity come from back then? Everybody getting money.
Life crazy, dog. Some things you think you got figured out, but you don't.
Well, we'll keep it moving forward.
Yes, sir.